Load me Pokemon Go. Okay, we are up and running with the stream. No space in here, beautiful. Shiny old Oliver, fantastic. Sue and Jerry, Mod Squad Strong in the house. Good to have you with us. How are you both doing this fine afternoon? And Telepathy, good to see you back as well. Mate, I commented on the video, you said no friend request. You didn't comment on the video, I looked over all the comments. Sorry, Mike. Which video did you comment on? I literally went through everything comment-wise today on the, on whatever it was, the TCG video. Linz, good evening. Miko Sika, good to have you with us. Saving passes, Mag Floof. Saving passes. Invite from Leo over in Germany. Tempting to join, but I'm afraid it's a no bueno. Red and the Wanderer, welcome in. Nico, welcome in. Good to see so many peeps joining. Fantastic.
I may do one.
TCG video. I'm going to have a double check of that because I definitely went over everything. Unless the comments escape through the cracks or something. Okay, well apparently Friends List is not loading for me.
Mine was feeling upside down.
Yeah, it's all back to front at the moment, but I think we're in a... is this a dead signal spot? Okay, we're back. There we go. Now I see, Mike, you commented on yesterday's stream a couple of minutes ago, but there's no comment on the TCG thing, unfortunately. I did say many times through yesterday's stream to try and go drop a comment on there, but it's just Lugia at the end of the day, isn't it? Not the most exciting thing on the planet, thankfully. Randy of the chat, good to see you, dude. Popping in from the plane. Oh, dude, flying over? Enjoy Fukuoka. Have a smashing time. Wolverine, welcome to the chat. How's it going? Who else we got in here? Albert Adams, welcome into the stream. We've got a couple of minutes before Lugia kicks off. Last week, obviously, was a shiny less stream. The fewer raids we can do, the better. But I think we should have a fairly decent crowd on this one if my friend list ever loads. If it ever decides to load up. Because I'm sure there are people I added who I haven't given the tag to, so... Crying out loud. Just going to restart the game before we even get going. Brandon, good to see you on the stream. One day left till best friends. AS. I did see your message on Patreon, so I haven't replied.
Oh, that's nice.
Very old wagon. Mr. Banana, good to see you on the stream. VGE, good to see you. And K-Dunks, good evening to you. Wolverine, don't want any invites. Can't blame you, mate. I wouldn't want invites either. Have 2 shundos. Okay, you've got 2 extra reasons not to do raid invites. Okay, now we don't even have the game loading. Come on. I really don't know what's going on. We were mentioning this yesterday. What is going on with EE's coverage? What is going on with the service here at the moment? Seriously. We can't even load the friends list. Oh, finally! Bloody hell. Somebody with a shiny Larvesta is there, buddy. Very nice. Yes, there we go. We've got everybody labelled present and correct. Thank goodness for that. Nico, yes, funnily enough, actually, I have had to do that. Hard reset the phone. Lincoln Prime, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. We're going to be providing those raid invites to the folks who dropped comments on the video for last week. I know there's a lot of Patreon squad peeps who are probably like me, wanting to save some passes, so hopefully give you guys some shiny luck. I, quite frankly, will be happy to save my passes. We've got the Origin forms next week. We've got Nihilego next week. There's a lot, and Snorlax with the punk rockstar jacket. Going to be good. Thank you, Sue, for dealing with that. We are not joystickers. We are very legitimate players here. Always do things organically. And we very much don't condone it. Absolutely, Sue. Lisandre, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Telepathy, haven't hatched Larvesta in ages. Might bite the bullet and use some rare cannies to evolve it. It may be worth it. We got Sandra in chat. Good to see you. How's it going, Mike? I want the Snorlax. He's my favourite. I love a Snorlax costume. Honestly, so cool. Even the cowboy hat Snorlax, the sleeping hat Snorlax. Now we've got a jacket. Oh my god. 6 p.m. There we go. Let's jump into studios. If we get the phone service. Hello. Come on. Hasn't spawned in for Francesco. There we go. I'm just going to leap into public and get those invites out.
I'm using my daily passes.
Yeah. So let's get the invites out for the folks who were added through the comments. There we go. And we could Mega Evolve our Tyranitar. I apologise for the quality. If that quality is flickering in and out, honestly, it's something to do with the reception in this area. It's just the signal being really bad. Bob's Burgers, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. My Griffin's also had so many issues with EE. I really don't know what's going on. It's very problematic. Didn't get any shiny Lugia radar or the last radar Miko Seeker. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. At the moment, it's been very problematic with phone service. Trying to get the friends list to appear, which is really not happening. Can I at least get some invites out? For crying out loud, game. Jeez, about time. There we go. Miko Siku, you joined the Patreon recently as well. Fantastic. Righteous, welcome to the stream as well. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that final invite out. The friends list is just it's not playing ball. Why phone service?
The more we move away from the station area, more
It can't be that far though. It's like half a mile. Seriously. Unbelievable. We got 11 of us in. Thanks for jumping in, peeps, and choosing to burn your passes here. Ashy MC, good to see you on the stream. Hi, Mario. Good to see you growing the channel. Thank you very much. Been subscribed since 10k. Hey, the fateful day of Slowpoke and Galarian Slowpoke Com Day. When one of your videos came up on my feed. Well, thank you very much for sticking with us for, goodness me, that'll be about a year and a half now, I think. Appreciate the support. Righteous, congrats on getting your Lugia, shiny Lugia, finally. Lugia is still here right until Monday morning. So there's still a good chunk of days to go and get this one. If you're needing Lugia for whatever reason, it's not a particularly good or useful mon at the moment. Oh, and surprise, surprise, it's kicked us out of the battle. And now we're back in. This stupid reception, honestly. It's just hopeless. Definitely jump in the Discord, and I would very much suggest making some international friends through the Discord if you can, because you're going to want a remote raid with the origin forms in the 5 stars and also the primals over the global Go Wild area. It's a really good time to add peeps. We got 2073, which isn't horrendous, but it's by no means a hundo. Good luck everybody who's in that raid. May you find yourself with a red one and lots of friendship level ups, which is wonderful to see. We got the final strike. Turtle Dad 13. Fantastic. And yes, we've been looking for 2115. This isn't shiny. Not for Francesco either. Let's get it caught and swiftly move on. Hopefully. Monstar with 2055, not shiny. Sammy in the stream. Sammy, good to see you. Lincoln Prime with a 98er. Good stuff. Not shiny, unfortunately, but a 98er nonetheless. Beautiful. Grim with 2054. And Sue with the 2054 as well. Pokerats, good to see you in the stream. 2072, thanks for jumping in. And congrats on the shiny. There we go. Some shiny luck out there. Nice. It's good to hear when it actually comes through. Can we get this caught? No shiny for Miko. Seiko 2045. Very welcome for the invite. Sorry we couldn't provide sparkles. Got ours caught. 87%, I think. So we'll jump directly into the next one. About the same as Francesco, actually. Okay, hopefully the friends list is going to work. There we go. Wave of Patreon invites. He's out. Added Illumise to the Hundo collection today. Nice, VGE. A little regional goodness. Congratulations. Lovely stuff. Patricia, hopefully you can get yourself a Lugia. It's still here until Monday morning at 10 a.m. your local time, so you've got a bit of time over the weekend. Hopefully you can utilise the Discord or socials or Campfire or something and get yourself a nice little Lugia, potentially with a shiny in there as well. The only thing we've managed to add to my collection today is a shiny Lickitung. Not that we have 600,000 of them. Functional hundo. Oh, so 14 HP here. Lincoln Prime. Great catch. Fantastic. Newly added to the Patreon. Glad to be part of the Patreon family. It's good to have you on board, Mika Seiko. Joining at a good time because next weekend we will have no remote raid cap. So all the Pokecoins I currently have will be going into Origin forms. I have to keep some back for the Gigantamax stuff. Gigantamax Toxtricity. But Origin form, Palkia and Dialga. There's definitely where the coinage is going to go. Who we got in chat? CeeLo caught my 195th hundo today. Nice one. 5th hundo a chop. Nearly with a full squad of 6. Beautiful, CeeLo. Congratulations. Any good cards from TCG Pocket today? Oh, good question, Telepathy. Last night while doing the podcast, I managed to pull the Blastoise EX card,
this morning as well.
which is nice. This is my first one. Today, I've pulled about 4-5 packs and literally got trash the whole time. Nothing good at all, unfortunately, but fingers crossed that something good could come through. The best thing was pulling the rarer, is it the rarer Gengar EX?
Gengar, yes.
The rarer Gengar
Wonder
EX from the Wonder Pick on the plane before taking off from Germany. What about anybody else out there who's done some TCG Pocket? What's your best pulls recently? Kevin Powell, very good evening to you. Welcome. Oh yes, and Lickitun's German name, VG, Schlurp. Schlurp. Shame we didn't get a shiny Lickitung in Germany. That would have been actually quality. Mika Seeker will be at a wedding next weekend, so I'll be taking all raid invites. Doing them on the sly. Nice. Pulled a cool art card, Dragonite today. Nice, CeeLo, great pull. Also got Mewtwo EX not long ago. And my other half, I think, got Mewtwo EX, actually. This morning or this afternoon. Nicely done. Right, Lugia is very much in the bin. 2078, so it's a slow increase of 5 CP. Good luck. If you see 2115, that will be your magical number for the 100%er. My fingers are very much crossed. Oh, Thunder is doing the final strike. Yes.
Purple.
Boom! Purple.
No,
Purple?
Yay!
Oh, Francesco's is red. There you go. 2 raids and he's done. Fabulous. Jerry, 2098. Close up there. Monstar with 2073 is the same CP as I had last raid. And
Mine is trash.
yes, it was 2054?
Yeah.
Yeah, trash, unfortunately. Trash shiny is how it goes. Grim, 2072 on that one. CeeLo, funny I used to collect cards but never played the game. Now it's an app, I'm playing TCG. Genuinely, yes, I'm trying to do some battles and learn the system as well and understand building a deck and everything. I was never into the IRL cards. I think the TCG, because you can get some for free and everything like that, that for me is very appealing. Francesco, you're getting some congrats in chat.
Thank you.
2064 for K-Dunks. Last raid for me saving passes. K-Dunks, thanks for jumping in, getting that interaction. And yes, saving passes.
He will be traded for sure.
Or Origins or Primals, or if anybody's chasing the regular Toxtricity in Tier 4s. Randy, Wi-Fi isn't the best, but yeah, hi again. Oh, well, welcome again. The plain Wi-Fi, you know. Plain Wi-Fi. It is what it is. VG, definitely down for Lugia as well. Okay, I will bear that very much in mind. Now, the question is, am I going to drop dead, or is this Lugia going to catch first? Take your bets, people.
Luigi.
Lugia. Luigi. I'd like to add 100 to my collection. Come on. Yeah, there's no actual value on the cards in the Pocket game at the moment, but there will be at some point trading implemented. Javolo, welcome into the stream. How are you and the family doing and everything? Oh, God, I'm glad Lugia's not part of Wild Area. I'm really glad. Oh, come on. Fine, have a straight throw. Straight, nice throw to the face. Instant breakout.
Come on, banana.
And then, let's go for a golden mouse curve. Excellent. 1 roll, 2 roll, and 3 roll. Strategy very rarely ever fails. Lovely. In the bin it goes. Or rather it will after raid hour, but let's see. Next raid, in we go.
I got my pack too, I think.
Get your pack. Beautiful. Who we got? Let's get Larabelle, Lampinius, Loathate, Marissa, and Shiny Ikea Mum invites. Let's go. Somebody else's max. Let's see if anybody from the creator squad cares. Cares for Lugia at all. Oh dear. Straight throw was definitely needed to reset the luck. I often find it does, doesn't it? Samadon, congrats on getting 3 shiny Smoliv and Spollout. Thank you very much. Did get a single one. Oh, I assume didn't get a single one at all. But I'm sure it'll be back either rare spawn rate or spring comdo next year. Sam, fingers crossed. I would be very, very strongly suspecting that... Actually, let me invite these peeps. Hang on. I think because there's an event right at the tail end of November that's... max out recap. It's literally called a rewind or something like that. I'd be very surprised if Smoliv wasn't a heavily featured spawn in that event, to be honest, because it sounds like they always do a season wrap-up event. So 2 more remotes and jump in as well. Fabulous.
Nice.
We got 8 of us.
As usual.
Love it. Yeah, fingers crossed you can get it, Sam. And that goes for anybody who hasn't managed to get it as well. Dana, good to see you. Missed the first couple of invites. I'm good to go for the next 5. Fabulous. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the raid game. Oh dear. That's a no bueno pack. I think today's just bad pack overall, to be honest. Smoliv Comday. I wouldn't mind a Smoliv Comday next year, to be honest. I feel like it'd have to be a May community day, honestly. If it's the same place as Bounce Week. Leading into summer, Olive's always like a starter to a meal, you know. Javolo, we're all good, thanks. Fantastic. Any tips for my husband to beat Giovanni? He's level 35, first time he has had a go at Giovanni. Has Giovanni got heat trap today, or at the moment? I think he does.
Yeah.
So what you need, the middle mon at the moment is a bit of a tricky one. You definitely need a fighting type, preferably a Lucario, with power-up punch to get through the shields, and that way you can power up the Lucario through the battle. The mid-stage, I would recommend going with a grass type that has Razor Leaf on it. So if he has a Katana, that would be quite good and useful, but if he doesn't, possibly a Roserade. I think with Razor Leaf does a huge amount of damage, and it's very good. I think Giovanni's middle slot has either Rhyperior, Nido Queen maybe, and possibly Garchomp. I'm not 100% sure, but the final slot, obviously Heatran, is double weak to ground. So if you've got any ground mons, like a Groudon, you could primarily revert as well and cheat in Giovanni battles is great, or a Garchomp, something like that, or a Rhyperior would work quite nicely. Just don't take in Excadrill because it could have fire moves and Excadrill gets annihilated. So hopefully that helps. CeeLo, I want to run my Hundo Morpeko and Ultra League need spawns. It would be good if Morpeko came back at the end of the season for a little quest hunt. I wouldn't mind that. Fantastic. Smoliv would be better suited for a Comday. I agree. I have to say, I was very surprised, Sam, that they decided to drop its shiny release for that Harvest Festival. I think there would have been more fun if they... Or not more fun, sorry, that's a silly thing because it's a shiny hunt for Smoliv, but it would have been just as a timely release if they dropped Fido into the game, because obviously Harvest Festival, harvesting, wheat, Fido is a dog made of bread. That would make sense. And 2065 on my side. Absolute trash. Hopefully you guys out there can get something better and preferably something red. Was that 2 or 3 Rare XL Candy? That was extreme. CeeLo, run a Haxorus with Breaking Swipe. Nice card, Francesco. There you go. To get rid of the shields and fast switch to a good counter for Giovanni Mons. I haven't ever used Haxorus with Breaking Swipe, actually. But what I'd recommend you do is put Lucario in the second slot. Because when you go into the Giovanni battle, if you switch immediately, it gives you like 3 seconds of kind of no attack from the other side. Because Giovanni and the Rocket Leaders always pause when when you switch and that sort of thing. So it gives you a little bit more time to do damage when they don't do damage to you. 2103 for Grim. I think it's a nice 96er potentially there. Congrats. Ours obviously wasn't shiny, as you can see, so I'm not really paying attention to that. 2061 for Mondstadt. Oh, VG 2032. That's got to be one of the worst, if not the 10-10-10 perhaps, I'm not sure. Dynagym 2075. Nexus Turtle. I was wondering why there were 12 Lugia raids on my map. Welcome to Raid Hour. Or that one Apple Pokemon from Gen 9 would have been fitting too. Is it Gen 9 or Gen 8? I think it's Applin from Gen... Is it Gen 8? Something along those lines. The Dragonmon. That would have been fun. That would have been quite a fun release. I kind of agree with that. Honestly, Lucario with Power-Up Punch has been a staple part of Giovanni battles since they were first introduced in 2019. Really, really good to use. Apple in Gen 8, there we go. VGA with the stats. Thanks very much. Would have been a very cool one to put in. Fantastic. I think we've got time for one more before it switches. And then perhaps we can do a Dynamax Bulbasaur in the downtime. That'd be something. Normal's not even weak. Do you know what?
You want to do Bulbasaur?
I'll do the Bulbasaur. Why not? I'm going to quickly do the Rocket Battle because it gives me a component. It's a Bidoof, oh my god. It's a Bidoof Shadow. Jeez. What was this? I think Sue says she got the 10-10-10 shiny yesterday. Oh, very nice. But it's 2028. Oh, the year of Galartor. Would you believe it? Well, congrats to on the Tendo shiny. Fantastic. Tab made a note of those. Fantastic. Let's see which Pokemon he has those moves for. Javolo, I forget, are you in the Discord? You can give me a tag in the Pokemon chat and then show me a screenshot, because I could probably have a look and see what would be recommended or moveset wise and everything. Although, to be honest, you probably sort it out yourself. Gen 8 didn't play the main series games. I don't know. I don't play the main series games either, so don't worry. Right, let's quickly get this Bidoof caught, because who really cares? I have an XXL Shadow Bidoof waiting for a showcase. Jump in, let's go. Fantastic. Sorry, we're sorting out my son's food. Sandra, priorities are definitely in the right place. I'll say that. Hopefully it's some nice food. 2078 on the old stats. Matchy, sorry I missed the invite if you do one more. Don't worry, Matchy, or aka Wade Country 92. Thanks for joining the raid squad for the night, by the way. We'll have quite a few more, because it's only about halfway through raid hour. So don't worry, there'll be a couple more invites coming your way. Or as many as you can decide to muster, whether you want to burn all the coins or whether you don't want to burn all the coins. As we always say, it's entirely up to you how you want to play this game, how you want to use the remotes. Subway Meatball. Lovely, I hope he enjoys. I'm debating whether to get a wild ticket area or not. Just need one more shiny Marini from the wild. It's very tempting, not gonna lie. I would argue get the global wild ticket. If you haven't entered the Incense Podcast contest, you can still do that. I think you have to drop episode 196 to download and listen for a particular keyword, and then DM it on X or email it on Instagram. Not Instagram, just email it. I'm talking rubbish. X or email, that's it. But I would highly recommend the Global Go Wild area ticket because of the stuff that comes with the ticket. The event that leads up to it, Into the Wild, it has 2 $5 tickets, one for raids and one for eggs, and you could argue that you don't really need either. They do monetarily add up to giving you better value, but do you really want to spend an extra tenner on top of the 12 quid that the regular ticket is anyway for this weekend? I'm not sure. It's entirely up to you. I personally would. I personally get the tickets because you can make the most of extra stuff during that week leading up, and the extra passes will come in very nicely, particularly on the Mons. Nihiligo's a very, very good Ultra Beast. Tapu Koko isn't the worst one. In fact, Tapu Koko hysterically is a recommended counter versus Palkia Origin. It's very low down the list, but it is there. And obviously Origin form, Palkia and Dialga are, in a class of their own, really. They're right up there, along, battling with the Megas, which is amazing to see. Righteous. I'm very excited for the wild area. Me too. It's going to be a fantastic event. Really, really looking forward to it. And I'm very excited to see what people are going to get from it. If you get some good stuff in either the week leading up to it, or actually this weekend with the old, what's it? Something, it's a Dynamax Drawber event, basically. The Dynamax Drawber event, people. If you get something good with that, you can post it in Discord in the old Shinies or Flex channel, and you can tag us on socials using hashtag Shinies of the Week to get potentially mentioned on the podcast. We always read out people's Shinies. It doesn't have to necessarily be a Shiny. If it's a Hundo or something that's cool. We've seen quite a few Galarian birds be mentioned. Or even Nundos. I always respect a Nundo catch. Nundos are fantastically rare. Vicky, thank you very much for clarifying the event. Simply groundbreaking. 2036. Nice. What a fantastic CP Lugia. Good luck, people, for your shiny 2 rare XL candy. That's smashing. And Simply Groundbreaking does actually work with the Drillbur name. It makes sense. Not a red Lugia once again. And we have a bit of time now before with the reset, actually. Thank you, mods, also for pulling up endless links and everything. Top tier team. Appreciate you guys so very much. DH, no shiny for me this raid hour. Sorry to hear. Did 8 raids. What else? Did a duo. We did a duo with Party Power and the Necrozmas. Jeez, good work. Was that? I guess that was the bat form. The Dawn Wings, was it? What we got here? Machi 2072, you're very welcome for the invite. Sorry it wasn't shiny. Sue 2089. Regular. 2084 for Grim. Sandra 42 premium battle passes for next weekend. Hopefully. Coming to hopefully get my Skidoo and see you. Oh, fantastic. I've got Skidoo left over, so if you want one, I'm very happy to hand over one. And if you have like an older 2016-17 Pokemon, you can hopefully force a lucky. Because I did that with Inga and Christian when we were over in Germany. So as you saw in the video, I traded Chris a Stonjourner and he gave me a nice shiny Sceptile. Didn't go lucky, but then subsequently handed him a lot of other Stonjourners, and one of them did go lucky, and one of them turned into a 14-14-14 Stonjourner, which isn't too bad. For Inga, gave her a Skidoo from a quest that we got after the City Safari in 2023. She gave me a 2016 Licky Tongue, and it went lucky. So she's got herself a lucky Pokédex, which is amazing. All right, I'm going to jump into the Bulbasaur, because why the hell not? On average, 60 seconds left, and the Crossman party player is so OP at the bat form. Good work, DH. I'm honestly... Anybody who's tackling a duo versus Lugia, that's smashing. Well done. Miko Siko with a 2090. Not too bad at all. I'm now hearing myself talking.
No, sorry. Just try something.
I didn't realise you weren't in. Angus, welcome to the stream. How is it going with you? And Rico Bernards La Cruz, welcome into the stream all the way from the Philippines. I thank you very much for joining the stream. How was your raid out if you went out and did it? And how was your Spol Hour yesterday? Just Waneth, welcome to the stream as well. And DCH, let's see if it's a guaranteed shine. I wouldn't mind. It'll be my first Dynamax Pokemon. I haven't had a shiny from a Dynamax battle as of yet, but hey, I wouldn't mind a Hundo. That's the thing. Hundo's for the win. You okay though?
Yeah,
He's on desktop.
let's see the chat normal.
Fantastic. Angus, got my second shiny Lugia from local raids. Nicely done. Congrats, dude. Fantastic. Diana wasn't going to go out for Spol Hour, but ended up with the tiny shiny. That's adorable. Congrats. A tiny shiny Swoliv. Beautiful. Are you joining the...
I've done it.
Oh, you've done it already? Oh, okay. I can hit ready there. Fantastic. Just wonder if you're going to Wild Area. I won't be going to the Fukuoka event this weekend, just financially and everything. Not physically possible at all, unfortunately. Really wish we could have gone, but I wish everybody out there, including Randy, who's in the chat currently in transit on a plane, Barside 2 is out there, and anybody else who's travelling over to Fukuoka, have a smashing time. And send me Dialga and Palkia raids. Please. That would be amazing. I love it when you do the Dynamax battle. You don't even need to Dynamax. Too good. Mr. Banana, welcome to the stream. How was your short trip to Germany? Toots, hello. It was a smashing day. A very long, tiring day, but honestly, it's one of those days you think, just, I wouldn't ever do anything like that if it weren't for Pokemon Go. Not a shiny, and 613 is pretty dead, I think. Is it 630 something is what you need? Had planned to do the 2-hour trip to Cologne, but was ill the week leading up to it. Oh, sorry to hear you're unwell. I hope you're feeling better now. Much better to have taken the rest and recuperation time, that's for sure. Ugh, Bulbasaur, get out of here. But I think Ian and I have got a little bit of a bug for travel, so it wouldn't be beyond the realm of reason that we travel somewhere else next year. I'm genuinely looking at other countries. So you have to look at the map of Ryanair and see where's the cheapest flight. I would love to travel to Portugal or other places in Germany I'd like to visit.
Can go to Italy?
Italy would be a great one for a comm day. And something else as well. Actually, who was it? It was Prague. Somebody in the comments said you should come to Prague.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never been. I wouldn't mind going. You know, something like that. That'd be great. I've got a lot of chat here. This raid rotation will be on fire if it's Apex Lugia. Fingers crossed for next year. I have a suspicion they'll hold Apex Lugia. Apex Lugia and Ho-Oh will probably come back in another research masterwork thing, I think, before they get dropped into raids, unfortunately. But the one thing I can definitely guarantee is if we eventually get Shadow, Groudon and Kyogre in the raids, people will go crazy for them. That's for damn sure. Because you have to get back to work shortly. Thank you for the invite. You're very welcome. Have a good rest of the day. And everyone who helped with the raids, good luck on the rest of the stream. Appreciate your kind words. Thank you very much, dude. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Here we go. Invites coming through for the raid squad. Wait, is Origin Palkia here? Origin Palkia will be available on Saturday and Sunday this weekend, but only in the Fukuoka, Japan event, because Japan has the live Go Wild area event now, this weekend. For anybody else who's going global, we have to wait until... It's unclear if it's going to be Monday, because they said on the month worth of content that Origin, Palkia and Dialga would become available in raids at 10 a.m. on the 18th. But then they have Nihilego in the raids on the Tuesday and Tapu Koko in the raids on Wednesday. The key thing, though, is that I think it's Dialga first. Dialga gets a raid hour and will be in the raids on the Thursday, which I think is the 20th. Is it the 20th? No, 21st, my bad. 21st of November. And then Palkia will take over for the 22nd, and then they'll both be available over the course of the weekend event.
Need to see if they're doing local rates with them.
I hope they don't lock it to local. I mean, it's a city-wide experience, isn't there, as well, for
Yeah, but they can
Fukuoka. We'll have to see if they lock them. I hope not. Telepathy. I've been doing my research on Italy lately. I think it's my next destination for vacation. It definitely is. There's so many places in Italy to go and visit. Honestly. We've been to all corners of Italy, even in the most recent years. In the past, I've been over to Venice, Florence, Sorrento and Naples, that sort of area. But there are so many places I would like to go and visit. Obviously, we did a video in Turin and Genoa recently. Last year, we went to Perugia and Gubbio and Ancona and everything. Humanity Central, how to get such good Pokemon. By playing this game for 8.5 years. Definitely. But honestly, if you want to get some extra better Pokemon and you're sort of low level, it may not work out if you don't have a community, but I would suggest, certainly for the Go Wild area event, if you can travel to a city or to a community that has quite a few people available, just trading some Pokemon really, really helps out. Definitely helps out. What's your favourite city in Italy if you could choose? Ooh, that is tricky. I have very fond memories of Florence back in 2012, but I've not played Pokemon Go there. But genuinely, any place you play Pokemon Go in Italy, the stops and everything are absolutely crazy. Turin was very beautiful. It would be nice to visit Modena for Ferrari. Or the region where Maranello, Ferrari, Pagani and Lamborghini are from. That'd be fun, as a petrol head. There we go, VG gotten 4 hundos just doing trades with my buddy. That is how you get some hundos, even how you get some shundos occasionally as well. Trading does pay off very nicely, but otherwise you've got to do some of the big raids and really pay attention to events. For example, I'm going to say this, the event that starts on Friday, the Simply Groundbreaking event, if you're a lower level player and looking for some decent Pokemon, there are, I'd say, 3 spawns that you should really pay attention to. We got 2098, which is not too bad. First up is Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn, when it gets to its final stage, that sounds healthy. Jesus. Something's stuck in their wheel. Oh my god. Rhyhorn, when it evolves up to Rhyperior, is an incredibly good rock Pokemon and a ground type Pokemon. Next up is obviously Drillbur, which is heavily featured in spawns and quests and has a shiny boost and is in Dynamax. That thing is such a good ground type. Not shiny. Hooray. Oh, 2093, my bad. So, those two are good. And a sort of like slightly less useful one, but is still pretty good, is Phanpy when it evolves up to Donphan. It's still a pretty good Pokemon. So those are 3 Pokemon I would definitely say you should chase in this event for the spawns. If you're lacking certain Pokemon. Got Shiny Drillbur on release. Lovely stuff. I have fond memories of that event as well. The Sustainability Week of 2023. Did half of the event here and then did 2 days over in Poland. Got the Shiny Drillbur over in Poland. That was fantastic. 2097 for Grim. Not too shabby at all. Sue with a regular 2049 and now capped out as well. Thanks for burning the remotes with us, Sue. 2068 for Monstar. Oh, and where did your experience with the game start? I started playing in the summer of 2016. Summer of 2016, haven't put the game down since. Even during the dead time, I was still catching the starters and everything. I still remember the first New Year's event was a Kanto starter thing for the lead from 2016 to 2017. They had the Kanto starters everywhere.
Can't forget the Charmander nest.
Yeah. Ethan, good luck on your Lugia, but the chat is no place to try and coordinate the raid. Jump into my Discord, because that would be a very good place to add people, not only for your Lugia, but if you're wanting to do the Origin form raids as well. It's a great community in there. That's a much better place to try and get people to add in-game and everything, and good for the international global community. Get the Pavilion patterns with the gifts and everything, the scatterbugs, and those global raids. It's a great tool to use. There's the catch. Fantastic. So, it's okay. It's okay. Let's jump into the next one, see how many people are capped out for the day. What would be your top 3 trades of lucky friends? That's a very good question, Machi. For me, Groudon Shiny is definitely up there, because I'm trying to complete the trio of Shundos for the Weather Trio. I've got the Kyogre, I've got the Rayquaza from years and years ago. If I can make it a trio, that'd be amazing. Wade County. Okay, I got you, because I think I just missed you at the bottom end of the listing there. So I think the other two would have to be the Origin Dialga and Palkia Shinies for now. Shiny Trico should really be my priority to try and get the Shundo of that, because that's my favourite Pokemon, but I always seem to prioritise meta-relevant stuff over personal preference. And we get Wade County in there we go. Invites. And of course, Tony TM's online. He's maxed out. I'm not surprised by that either.
I think he's on the way as well.
Is he oh yeah, of course, because he's travelling over.
Yeah.
He's on lines though. Kevin. Let's see if we can get Kevin an invite. Fantastic.
Airport.
Dean Jones, welcome in from Ohio. Good to have you with us. With my local group, I somehow got a full lobby of Lugia. Good stuff. Didn't know that many people still wanted to raid Lugia. Neither would I. I mean, there's nobody out for this one tonight apart from me and Francesco. And Francesco's not raiding. He's done his free pass.
Yeah.
Mike Griffin getting a nice pink shiny Sneasel for the day. Congrats. Do love that shiny. Very nice. 13 people. We must have some local folks jumping in as well. Fabulous. Down Jim raiding for the candies. Yeah, I should do the same as well, really, for the Origin Dialga. I think, honestly, the best... This is something I'm going to say now. I think the best Mega that people should use, particularly if you're going raiding, is Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp will serve you very nicely, because it will give you the damage boost with ground types versus Dialga Origin, and if you're raiding Toxtricity and Tier 4s, but it will also give you the Dragon type catch boost when you're catching Dialga and Palkia Origins. Because of obviously the candy boost. So definitely rock your Mega Garchomp, people. Which is always quality. It's fantastic. When is Lugia Raid? Lugia Raid hour is 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. So obviously we're 40 minutes through hours here in the UK. Pizza.
Some magic stock. I didn't see for a while.
Anyway, howdy. So good luck on your radar whenever it crops in, something like that. I can't see if you're going to let us go. Thank you. I need a flash of the headlights. 2055 on my side. Which is terrible. Good luck for your shiny, people. May it be the lovely red sparkly thing. Lugia's never been very nice to me, and I am absolutely fine with that. 2092 for VGE. We have no shiny and have trash stats as well. I love it. Love it. Not a first ball catch either. Sandra, 2072. Yeah, Angus, need the Alga candy. Definitely. burn 1,200 candy for raw time of daily incense. I dread to think how much I've burned over the years of doing, or the months, should I say, of doing raw of time. Too much. Oh, we got a 2K. 2K! Not a shiny. Oh dear. And trash. In the bin you go instantly. Let's jump into this Lugia here. Kevin, welcome to the stream, dude. 2108. Geez, snagging up a 96, I think it would be. On that one invite. Congrats, dude. Did you get out for your raid hour, or did you sort of let Lugia pass on by? How many Pokegyms are called Red Lion? There's a very common pub name in England, that's for damn sure. Machi, thanks for the invite and saving my first time raiding for you, and it's my birthday. Oh, big happy birthday to you. Thank you for joining the raids tonight. Hope you enjoy some celebrations this evening as well. There we go, ping those invites. Mum just hatched shiny Drudigon. Nicely done.
Are you doing this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely gotta jump in.
In lobby.
She got the handle.
You got the
From
handle?
Russ. Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Nice. Did you get the 54?
I've got one of those. You got a shiny one of those.
No way.
Would you prefer an XXS or an XXL Lugia? Ah, well, Righteous, we last raid hour got a XXS Lugia, which we have kept. So I think at this point I'd like the XXL to complete the set. That would be nice.
I'm glad they did the really pointless special trade today.
Where's my... Oh, yeah, it's the upper one.
15 peeps. Fantastic. See you next week. Sandra, have a good rest of the evening. Thanks for jumping in the raids. And yes, see you for the live event. The global event. It's going to be good. Any other names named after Vulcan lions? I don't know. Probably are, yes. Must have missed that. I'm playing and watching at the same time. Don't worry, it was last raid hour. It was last week. Hope we get Munchlax or Smoochum hatch day for the next month. Well, there is going to be a hatch day next, I think next season? Something like that, I think. I'll have to see. But both of them are very good candidates for a hatch day. Alright, Lugia in the bin. 2077. Fantastically terrible. But a rare XL and 12 rare candy. Love that. Hatch day 29th of December. Yes. Smoochum is Psychic Ice type, I think, so it kind of fits the bill. Lincoln Prime with the final strike, lovely stuff. And surprise, surprise, it's not a shiny. I think it's going to be dead, unfortunately. But 2107 for VG, not too bad at all, mate. 2107. No, I think you're thinking of Zekrom and Reshiram, which are 2307. It's very, very close to the Origin Giratina, 2105. Not shiny for... Damn, the final strike didn't pay off for Lincoln Prime. 2068. Come on, get in the ball. please. Paul, 2095. Not too shabby, mate. Not too shabby at all. And yeah, Katana's Hundo VG, you're correct. 2101.
Yeah.
We have a couple over there. This is nice. Let's see what's dead. Fantastic. We'll venture to the next one, or
Yeah.
we'll waddle.
We're about walking down.
We're walking that way too. What else we've got here? Diana with 2073. And now we're in range. We're going to hang fire on here because signal seems to be okay at this side of the road. There we go. Send those invites out. Patreon squad peeps and some radar squad peeps. Lovely. Kelly, I'm not adding people from chat. We're raiding with Patreon squad folk and a couple of people we added from the YouTube comments. So anybody who's here looking for raid invites, first up, definitely recommend jumping into my Discord server. It's a great global community, people from all corners of the globe, and certainly over the Go Wild area event where there's no remote raid cap, it's going to burst back into life, which is going to be amazing. So highly recommend jumping in there. But if you wanted to do raid hour with me, you'll have to keep an eye on the content from the channel. So we usually post a video on either Saturday or Sunday where I'll get people to comment on the video with the in-game name and the friend code, and I'll add people from the comments of the video. That's how we did it for this raid hour. It's how we've done it for many months on this channel. Can you do Mega Salamence? No. No, I can't. It's Lugia Radar, which means that Lugia takes over all the gyms. And I'm also not burning my past on Mega Salamence. No. Had to write up on the calendar for December Com Day. To evolve a 98 Dynamax Charmander. Yes, I got it yesterday, want blast put on it. Damn right. Because, yeah, it should theoretically be available, because obviously Com Day Classic from last year. New to Arceus, welcome to the stream. And James BPG, welcome in as well. Good to have you guys here. How's it going? I think we're definitely getting to the tail end of the old raid invites, which is all good. We've only got 5 minutes left of raid hour, because raid hour lasts for 55 minutes. Slowly chunk down Lugia. I'll be very, very glad to see the back of Lugia as a raid boss. Bring me the origin forms instead. So I think I might have to take a quick pause from tapping, because I need to plug the phone in. Because it's 28%, which is obviously not bueno in the cold weather. Is eating battery.
Plus it's also cold.
That's what I mean. Cold is sapping battery. That's also, this phone is not very good on battery these days. I have very much ruined it. There we go. Thank you, bro.
Right.
Tapping the shadow ball.
And then a Christmas gift.
Fabulous. James, try not to do any raids until Wild Area in 2 weeks. I think a lot of us are in that boat as well. Literally just done the 2 Lugia raid hours. Otherwise, very much keeping those coins and those raid passes ready and waiting for when the origins pop in. We will have the primals available as well, but the primals have been back. This will be the 4th time they've been available in the game, I think. Origins is only their second time ever outside of Sinotaur, obviously. Sinotaur LA and Sinotaur Global. We enjoyed watching a Comde video. Good to hear. Glad you enjoyed it, Javolo. Definitely a fancy schnitzel now. Yes. The schnitzel was good. It was a very, very good portion, that's what I'll say. Food was very delicious in that place. It was a very good pick of a restaurant. Hope Lugia disappears until 2027. Yes. Don't wish to see Lugia back anytime soon. I don't think we will. We'll probably see Shadow Lugia back in a raid weekend at some point.
Apex Lugia, when?
No, I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll go raid, unfortunately. 2081 over here, which unfortunately is pretty trash. Good luck everybody who's in that raid, and thanks for burning the passes with me. That goes for anybody who's raided on the stream tonight. Samski for the final strike, love it, and still no red belly. Goodness me. Gonna be a shinyless raid hour because there is no way in 2 minutes we're gonna make another raid unless the Pitsanger Manor one has extra time. First ball catch. Yes. 4XL and
8 minutes.
oh, 8 minutes is definitely doable. We'll have one more then. One more to wander to.
That's not shiny. There's a million for here.
2085 for VGE out of passes. Thanks for burning the 5 with me tonight, mate. And yes, sorry there was no particular shiny joy, unfortunately. But hey, it is the game. Did I bring my Go Plus with me? I don't think I left it at home.
Patricia?
Oh dear, yeah, I left it at home. No matter, it will be spinning stops heavily while I'm editing the podcast. Brendan M, good to see you on the stream. How is everything going in Germany? We were only in Germany for the Sunday, so we're very much back in the UK here. Yeah, we're only in Germany for the grand total of 12 hours on the Sunday, I think it was. With that funny adventure. Jordan, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. And Paul Nabin, a 2091. Wow, a swallow. Amazing. Swallow. Do you still XP grind? I don't really, no. I don't whack down lucky eggs for major events or anything like that. So I don't even whack them down for the triple catch XP com days these days. If I get if I get best friends with somebody, I might pop the lucky egg to get some extra XP. Because it's boosted for this season, I think. But yeah, don't really XP grind. I've got 646.5 mil of the stuff. Should be A-OK in the XP front, I think. Fernando tuning in all the way from Mexico. Hey, good to have you here. Thanks for joining in.
Hola, Mexico.
And Ibrahim, welcome to the stream as well. Furfru. Not a black doge, unfortunately. Joltik. We'll see if level 60 ever makes its way to the game. But I honestly wouldn't mind, like, I haven't had an XP grind, really, since 2017, when we got to level 40. Because by the time that level 50 came into the game, I had enough XP already to get to level 50 when it got introduced. So I never actually had XP, it was just the actual challenges behind the levels that needed to be done. Two people invited, there we go. Angus, take the invite. Okay, I'll ping you an invite, dude. Got nothing to do in game, so might as well do one. There you go. Gonna head out. Hundo Hoppip has been reported. Oh, well, good luck for the shiny, VGE. Angus, there's an invite coming your way. Okay, let's ping out those invites there. JB from the podcast. Okay, I think that's invites max. Got 6 of us, which is a good squad. Thanks for popping in, peeps. This will be the last raid we do, I think, tonight. Did you watch Lugia movie? No, I haven't. I didn't know there was a Lugia movie. I don't know. I'm not massively into the Pokemon movies or whatever it is. I very rarely get the opportunity to actually watch something, sit down and watch something properly. The last time I properly would have sat down and watched a program would have been the last Grand Tour release. That would have been the last thing I actually properly sat down to watch, like without doing anything on the side. Everything else is like I'll have something running in the background or whatever, not really paying attention to it. If I got shunned a Hopper, I would generally delete it, Green Little Menace. No, little Shundo Hoppip. You'd have to max the things at level 50, but never evolve it, obviously. Are you still playing the new TCG game? Yes, very much still doing it. Just opening the packs, trying to do a little bit of battling. Once the Go Wild area kind of dies down, and we need to know what's going on in December, of course, before making a content plan, but I wouldn't mind potentially doing some packs on stream or trying a little hand at the old TCG battle. I'd sooner do the TCG battle than GBL, honestly.
Guessing the new season.
Genuinely, yeah. Can the new season be called Winter Wonderland? That'd be fantastic. Although it wouldn't work very well for the Southern Hemisphere.
No.
To be honest. Come on, Zekrom Army, do your thing.
I'm curious to see if they maintain the Paldean, not Paldean, sorry, the Galar.
The Galar.
The Galar.
What's a Christmassy Galar? Anything? No, I don't know.
Sure, there's
Stuff.
there's this tons of stuff that they need to release from Paldea, but I'm not sure if they're going to do it immediately.
Nah, they'll save a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
What we do know, well, not know, but we can very much guess, is some of the Christmas themed costumes. If you go and look at the Pokemon Center and look at what the Christmas winter lines are looking like, there's a costume Dedenne for Christmas. There's Wooloo with a costume as well,
Pikachu,
and the new Pikachu for Christmas, of course, is very nice. It's got a Santa hat and a Christmas jumper this time. And there's a bunch of other bits and pieces as well. I think Dynamax had a costume as well, which would be amazing to have that on. 2071 is our final IVCP, whatever. Angus, we've got to level up. Fantastic. 9 rare candy, that's what I love to see. We watched Formula 1. I haven't watched Formula 1 for a very long time, but I really should. I heard this season's been very good and quite controversial, which is nice. Pretty much just watch YouTube these days. Understandable. I think that's where the content really lies. Now, final raid. Good luck everybody who is in there. Will it be? Yes!
Ooh,
Final raid is a shiny.
GG.
We're not going to burn the silver pineapple on it. Come on. Final Lugia raid of this wave that I'm going to do, because I won't be remoting this one either. Shiny on the last minute. Fantastic. Good vibes with the sparkles. 4XL. It's got Aeroblast on it and 11, 15, 12. It's an 89%er. Could be worse, could be better, but it is the red Lugia, which was the first legendary shiny added to the game ever.
Yeah.
That's how we end the stream. Absolutely.
You eluded me for so
I'll
long.
check and see. I don't have any quests. How are we doing on start? I didn't look at Stardust. Just over 2 mil. We're good. An egg is hatched. That means I can do a rocket leader at some point. But yeah, thank you people for joining this one. People who jumped on for the raid invites through the YouTube comments and the Patreon squad as well. Anybody who chose to burn their raid passes with us tonight, thank you very much. Always appreciate it. And a big shout out to the Patreon squad and the mod squad as well, who keep these streams running along smoothly and swiftly and professionally, I would definitely say. Thank you, peeps, for the good vibes as well. Lincoln Prime ending with a 2088, 2096 for Angus. Ain't too shabby at all, mate. What else we got in here? Yes, I think you got like 96 and maybe a 93 on that one. We're definitely going to wrap up the stream, so we won't be live streaming until next week, Tuesday, which is going to be a confusing one because it's Combi and Teddy Ursa Spotlight Hour with Double Catch Dust, but it's also Nihiligo Raid Hour, so keep an eye on the channel for either a video over the weekend or a community post where I'll get people to say, hey, if you want to join for Nihiligo Raids, you can comment on this one. So basically hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, get the notifications on because you don't want to miss the content. And next week has got, 4 raid hours in it, so we'll be live streaming every single one of those, and then we've got the Go Wild Global. So I'll see you all very soon, people. Good luck on the simply groundbreaking event with the Dynamax drill, but go ham on those. They're going to be needed versus Toxtricity in all its forms. So I'm going to wish you all a very good evening, a very good afternoon, or a very good morning. Do take care, folks, as we check a Solosis.